Hey everybody, how are we doing today? Another beautiful day in the neighborhood. Well, here in Texas. Not as hot as it usually is this time of year, which is kind of odd. We've been getting a lot of rain and stuff, so yeah. And Ray, yes, I saw the added stuff, what you added. I will be working on that later on today, hopefully, or tomorrow. Uh, so yeah. We were trying to work on that this morning, try to get some of that figured out, what was going on with it. Hey King, how you doing today? So before I actually get the music going, I wanted to talk about that real quick. So I was talking to my older brother who is actually he's the middle one of the three childs. I'm the youngest and the oldest is a US Marshal. The middle one is a artist, a phenomenal guitarist. Taught himself how to play guitar. Matter of fact, the only instrument he ever took lessons for was for piano. Everything else he taught himself to play. I played the violin for years, and it took me almost a full year just to learn it. Yeah, he learned it in 5 minutes. He's like, one day when I was growing up, he's like, hey, can I mess around with your violin? Yeah, sure, why not? 5 minutes later, he comes out, hey, dude, check this out, and started playing a song on it. Like, really, dude? It took me almost a year to learn that thing. You did it in 5 minutes. But yeah, he's taught himself almost every single instrument he plays except for the piano. He took piano lessons for that. We're going to listen to his music today, some of his music. And Twitch, before you say anything, he's my brother. He gave me permission to use it. I got the email to prove it. So, hush! Be nice. Don't be mean. If you need anything else, let us know, because we'll fix that. So, yeah, let's jump into the game. And keep working on what we were working on Monday. Let's get the music going too. Shuffle, play. Let me know if the music's too loud or if you can't hear it. I gotta turn it down in my ear though. But yeah, I love listening to my brother's music. He is phenomenal. He is, like I said, he taught himself how to play his own songs. So, helps if I was in full screen, huh? And you won't have that black bar at the bottom. Let's go to that. So as you can tell, I added a new recording software mod to my game. That's because when we was doing stuff for hey, thanks for checking in. Oh, that's actually Thunder in Princess's account. But when we were fighting the Inner Dragon, I was having issues with recording and running streaming and running two OBSs. Kicked from stream, so I might not be able to mod today. That's fine. I got at least one mod in here right now, besides you. So that would be fine if you keep getting, because you need to work on some other stuff like cleaning the rabbit cages. There's one or two you can do without my help. So, beat the heat. Drink the water. Beat the heat, drill zone. Beat the heat. Yeah. Good old H2O. But yeah, so I'm starting to use this one. Downloaded a whole new recording program that's separate from OBS that I can record on, because OBS does stupid things when you're trying to record a live stream, and so the screen that you're looking at now and a completely different one. So yeah, Mod View keeps doing weird things too. I'm refreshed a few times, but Twitch is being weird. Trying to switch to a laptop and seeing that helps. Yeah, it could be a mobile thing. I don't know. So yeah, I may switch to something else to listen to my brother's music. That's not Spotify. Let me pull that up real quick. Because, yeah. I'm not recording the music side of it, so hopefully it'll be fine because of that. Let's pull it up through here. I should be already logged in. Yes. Let me... No. There he is. We may just wait on that one. Who knows? Alright, let's get back to this. So, this is where we left off Monday, which was I liked, except for I'm not a big fan of the roof. Let me turn music down in my ear, because I felt like the roof was too steep in this one, so I kind of copied and pasted and did a shorter roof, added this little nook window there, added this front area, and did some stuff for the ground and stuff to make it look a little bit nicer. Then I did a off stream. I put this wireframe up to get a general idea of what we need to do and stuff. So, see what else we need. But as far as like the texture goes, this is what I'm thinking right here. You see some stripped oak wood and some oak stairs for it. I think that would look nice right there. Get those out of the way for now. Especially if we do it the right way. So. Okay. But yeah. Also been playing around on here for some stuff for the main base area, like that right there. My nether tunnel. Kind of figured out what I want to do with that. Let me know if you want to check that out. We'll go over there. You can get a sneak preview of that. Of course, it will be on the, when I actually build it in game, it will be on the YouTube channel. Have a time lapse of it. Pretty much everything we're doing in here, there'll be time lapse on the server when the server is up and going. Should be less than a month away. We're actually going to be kicking off season 9, which is going to be awesome. We're going to be having a blast. Then in the Skyblock server will be, I think, ending around the same time. That's only on the event server, and that's just kind of a gap window for us. So then we're going to be working on that one there. That big mammoth thing over there. That's going to take a while. I'm trying to get this lower half done, which we may work on that later on too, because I need a plan, because everything under here is going to be hollow, except for what needs to be in there, part of the castle and all that stuff, and I need to figure out all that so I know where I can put my storage systems and stuff like that in there. But let's get rid of this, and we can start kind of replacing some of this. Yeah. So I want to kind of doing stuff like this. Every once in a while, something goes out of the way. It goes in a different direction. Just make it look different. Kind of more run down. Just no set random amountness. So just to hopefully kind of like that, kind of make it look different. I think that would look nice. So if you actually don't know the layout of this, like this area right here is Ginny's room. Then if I remember correct, this is the twins' room. This area over here is Bill and Charlie's. Mr. and Mrs. Weasley's over here. Percy's over here, and the bathroom's over here, if I remember correct. And of course, Ron's room up here, then the attic where the ghoul is. So we'll have to get all that in. So let's worked with just turning this into a wood wireframe instead of a wool one. Maybe we'll get a better look at it. And every once in a while, once we get all this stuff done, we'll go in and... Is it working for you okay, Ray? Starting to now that I'm on it. Oh. I don't know if it's our internet or if it's whatnot, because we don't have the best internet here right now. I need to contact our provider and see about getting better internet here. That's the one bad thing about living out in the country. Internet's never been reliable or anything out here. There we go. Now we can do this. Nope, didn't want that. Yeah. Helps if it would go in the right way. So. Exclamation suggestions, then you put the suggestions in. Then there's another one for mods. That's to-do list. I may need to modify that so where the suggestions actually show up in stream too. Let me pull that up. Brief promo. Oh, that's someone else's. Let me go back to my server. Session. Oh, alert command. Yeah. Yeah, we may look in. I thought I had one. I think I actually do have one. Yeah, I have to be outside to even get a connection. Oof. That's no bueno. Being outside and just to get a connection. Oof. There we go. Do that there. Yeah, I think something like that would look good. Oh, wait. We need to do this. Like that. There we go. Yeah. I thought I had one. Because I usually only, I think that's pre-built in. If I remember correct, the lurk. We don't mind lurking. We lurk every once in a while on other people's streams. Matter of fact, I think I'm still showing in Impulse's stream as someone watching it. So, might as well. Let's see, something like that. Let's see. Ray, I also sent you a link to this through Spotify, this music, if you're interested. He should be having an album coming out soon, hopefully. From what he was telling me when I was talking to him earlier today. I talked to him after we got done working on some of the commands for this. So, think that's gonna look good. What do you think? Yeah. I can hear the ads from Spotify playing in my ear too. So yeah, I know you guys probably hear that. A family member, the voice sounds like someone from... Yeah, this is your uncle. It's your Uncle Thunder. Well, one of them. I don't know how many times you've actually met him. Because he doesn't... He's only been down to here once, and he hasn't come out for Thanksgiving in a while to the family ranch. The one with the long hair. Not the know-it-all. The chill one. Not the chill. Wow. I don't even know if my brother's in here, because he comes in here every once in a while. He'll lurk. I kind of hope he is. I think that would be funny if he was here and saw that. Sort of remember him? Yeah. I feel bad because you don't get to see him that much. But it's hard for him to get down here to Texas, and sometimes it's hard for us to get up there to where he is. So hopefully one of these days we'll all go hang out again. That would be awesome. I miss hanging out with him. I miss hanging out with both my brothers. So there's one song I don't think that's on here that I really love that he wrote. He did the piano line, and his old bassist did the lyrics, but this was back when they were in school, high school and everything. Because at that time, their drummer that they had died in an accident, and it's a song about them. And it's called Until I See You There, and it's a slow song. It's a piano. He did the piano portion of it. But it's an absolutely beautiful song. And he's heard from some other people who's gone through hard times in their lives, and that came across that song, and they said that song's really helped them out, and it gave him a whole new perspective of it, because he's always had a hard time with it because what it was about and stuff. So... But I think a lot of really good songs from artists and stuff are based off of experiences and stuff that they've been through, which really makes it really good. And my brother really has a gift for telling a story and stuff with it, and just music in general, in my opinion. I mean, I may be biased because he is my brother, so... Do you have any tips for exteriors in Minecraft? I think the best tip I can give would be just play around and try to figure out what works for you, what looks good and stuff. And looking at what other people do, because that's really how I've learned. Watching people like Impulse, Gemini Tay, Pearlescent Moon, even one of my mods that's in here right now, Ray, watching some of her builds and seeing what she does and stuff. I mean, if you haven't seen her stuff, she's a phenomenal builder. I mean, last season she built what is it? Ray, I know you're in here. What was it? The race? Not the Pac-Man, but the Mario kart race that you did in the Nether over the void. Not in the Nether, in the end. You just, King, really, it's just learning, watching others and learning from them. Yeah, the Rainbow Road. That right there. Ray, do you have a video of that you can link in there? If you do, link it real quick, because that was a phenomenal build. And I know you're working on something similar right now in Skyblock. You were streaming it last night. A smaller, condensed version of it on the server. But yeah, King, really just find Minecraft YouTubers who you like watching and stuff like that, who are excellent builders, man, and just learn from them. Just because that's how, I mean, that's how I did it. I mean, that's like that. Someone else built that. I got the schematics and stuff, and I referenced stuff like that. Okay, what do I like about that? What do I don't? And I start incorporating stuff like that in my builds, and that's pretty much how you get better at building, especially with exteriors and stuff. But that I also learned texturing is a big thing about it too. Because like if I just did straight this, everything going the same way, like here, we'll go over here. Ah, thank you, Ray. Yeah, King, that link right there, that's to the Rainbow Road that Ray built last season. So you, stuff like that. It's not an exterior, but it's a very phenomenal build. I mean, looking at that right there, with no texture, just one style of block, it kind of, yeah. Thunder is a self-taught builder. He's actually really good at building too. So a single block versus this is like 2 blocks, but of varying in directions and stuff. You can actually make it look really interesting and stuff. Or like, let's go over here real quick. Like this here, I mean, some things you don't have a gradient, sometimes you do. It's like this right here. It's just throwing in different blocks, just adding to that texture. That's really what building outside any exterior is. That in depth. If it's very flat, very 2D, like you don't have anything protruding out like this here, I mean, this is very flat looking still. Versus this here, where this around the windows and stuff like this actually helps draw over the whole thing. So it's emphasizing certain parts of the structures and stuff like that to get a look that you want. And the more depth there is in it, the better it is to look at. So it's not very one-dimensional or anything. Be low, so I apologize in advance in case I miss things. Ah, you're good. Do you have anything to put input on that for exterior building, Ray? Stuff that you do that helps with you with your when you're doing exterior builds. And some good videos about building. Oh yeah, Green does have really good videos about building. He goes in there, a couple of videos. He goes fairly in depth. Green is correct. I don't know. But yeah, he has some really good videos about that too, if you want to check that out. Because he's I don't know if you've seen him or if you follow Hermitcraft. I mean, he's a phenomenal builder. Just like Gemini Tay is. He does more college course style stuff. When Green's just all over the place. I don't think he has any particular style. mean, people get practice at one style and stuff, and they get really, really good at it, and they become kind of, like, in my opinion, the foremost expert in that style. But yeah, yeah. See, there's lots of arches. Oh yeah. Old architecture, sure, that is some really neat stuff. I wish I still had that on here. My Create World, the train station I did on there was, ooh, I loved that one. That was a fun build. Took a while, but oh, Shovel 421. I have to check that one out. I don't think I've seen him yet. Yeah, Thunder, you're really good at fantasy stuff. Me, when he was playing on the ISV 2 seasons ago, he had Impulse 2 a couple of his builds from it, and they were really good builds he did on it. I was very impressed, very happy with him. I guess I'm kind of being biased because he is my son. We try not to be biased here. Ooh, I want it. There we go. Yeah. Try not to keep stuff too straight. Trying to get things to look a little bit different. My IRI art style. Same. Yeah. I need to try to see if I can get some of those on the computer so I can post them up here every once in a while. In the Discord. Those are really... But you're also lucky. You have a really awesome art teacher this year. So... There were not best builds, but I have gotten... Yeah, you're slowly getting better. Like me, I'm slowly getting better. I've always been good at any of this. I mean, trying to get two brain cells to work together is kind of a hard thing to do. Then, especially when they don't like to. It seems like they hate each other. But yeah, just studying all kinds of different people's styles and how they do stuff. That's how I've gotten where I am, to where I build. I mean, anyone try to say, oh, that's cheating or stealing other people's designs, like, no, it's learning from their designs and trying to make yourself better. Which everyone can learn and be better at being anything. You just gotta have the willingness to try it, do it. Like me, I still need to get better at interiors. I'm horrible at those. Is in Ray server? Oh yeah, you did. I forgot about that. You did put some of those in Ray's art one. Just do interiors because yeah, some people that they have their thing. We have people like that on the ISV that they have their thing that they're really good at, and we'll go, a lot of times we'll go to them to have stuff like that done for our base. Oh, I definitely understand that. I mean, redstone's the stuff I'm really comfortable with, but I'm trying to get better at it. Everything. Those were stunning. Yeah, he did not take after me for art because it's way too good for that. I want to chop my hands on the one with the body and the flowers. Helps if I put my fingers back in the right spot. One bad thing about when you take your fingers off the keyboard playing on a computer. Sometimes you don't put your fingers back in the right spot. You're not paying attention. You're just doing, and you lose your home row keys for some reason. I do that every once in a while. Let's see. I think, let's do one. Let's change this one here. That. Maybe that one. So it doesn't look too meh. Do that. There we go. The smallest room, the attic, where the ghoul lives. Never forget about the ghoul. Because, well, that's actually who they used to, as an excuse for Ron not being at Hogwarts at the beginning of Deathly Hallows. They used him to fake Ron having dragon pox. Ooh. Yeah. Come here. Ooh, creeper hugs. I like creeper hugs. Creeper hugs are fun. Come here. I still need to get the actual creeper. But for now, this will work. I got my little creeper. Yay! Creeper hugs. My Pez dispensers. I love my Pez. Then I got the child in the background. Yeah. There. That one's actually a bop in play. That one's fun to mess with. I think my high score in there is like a 74 right now. Okay, let's get back. See if we still like this. Book lore, I'm guessing. No, it actually talks about that in the book. That they used the ghoul in the attic to pose as Ron with chicken dragon pox. That's why he wasn't at school that year. But then it all went downhill after that. So, yeah, I'm liking that. Okay, let's fill this in real quick. Then we'll work on some more texturing on it. Just do this for now, because then we can just come back afterwards and where we want to change things up and change it. And let me know if you guys want to check out that over there too. Give you guys a sneak peek since there's not many in here. Yeah. Ow. That's not supposed to be do that. Thunder was in my office yesterday, in and out of my office yesterday when I was working on the Nether Tunnel. Funny part was, while I was working on that, I was listening to a book for school. Principles of not personal finance class. Yes. But you've already seen it though. What about everyone else? Maybe they don't want to get spoiled yet. Ooh, yeah. There we go. Ow. Keep running into stuff. Again, one of these days I'll actually have my two brain cells working together. Let's see. Okay, we'll go over here real quick. So my nether tunnel, I'm planning on it to be this long. Hopefully. That's the plan. Soul speed is sand. Well, soil on the bottom so I can have my speed and stuff going in there. So, yeah, this is what I'm planning for my nether tunnel. Let me know if you see anything that is kind of hidden. Because there is stuff kind of hidden in here. It's just you got to know where to look. Thunder, don't give it away. You've seen it all. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that you can do in here. I need to add some more. I want to add the snitch and stuff. Yeah, so you can, at the end, it's like the train's coming out of the nether portal. I have it hidden into the wall just to make it look like that better. Having fun. You see anything that is not there but really is there? That's hiding? And if you look at it, it's taller than the archways. So that should tell you something. And it's deeper than the arch. It goes into the negative. You're just lurking. She's probably jumping between that one and Impulse, because I think Impulse is still streaming on Hermitcraft right now. Which is fine. Jumping back and forth. Here. Should I give it away? Because if you come up here, the smoke goes all the way up. This is what I'm talking about. I need to add some more stuff. You got your banners. I got all this. You get the flying car, some more banners. I kind of want to add a snitch up here. I need to figure out how I'm going to do that. I guess I need to figure out how to do a sphere. Then if you go down here, you actually have the bottom side of the train here. Some steam down here on the far end coming out because it is a steam locomotive. And putting the detail in, even though it's the likelihood of it being seen is not as high, but you still do it because why not? It's still a fun thing to do. I think I might switch that out at the skull for an actual light though. I have a lantern. See a lantern on me? There's one. Something like that. Then you can take a trap door like this. Got head armor stand. But we're still limited to number of entities on there. And how many entities we can have in here, how many entities we can have on the base and stuff. So yeah, there's always that, and it caps out at 10 entities. Yeah, I'm here just multitasking with low audio. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I do the same thing. Because I believe you should be getting ready for a stream tonight too, aren't you? Or are you not streaming tonight? I think she is. I can't remember. I know she was streaming last night. She didn't get her build done. Dad, we have baby armor stands. Oh yeah, you can change the size of the armor stands, especially if you have the right mod. You can make them ginormic or itty bitty, which is kind of cool. We usually have an armor stand mod on the server. I don't know if it's a mod or what it is. Can use custom heads and feathers. Ah, yeah. But I don't know if I have. But it also really depends on what armor stand, if they have it this year, and what one they are using. It depends on what we can, how we can do it. I mean, that's the trick about it. Yeah, I can make the head. Yeah. I got a couple of heads that I'm working on for potions and stuff for in the castle area. I gotta do that in books. I got a lot of heads to make. Yeah, we can find one. Kinda hoping they use the same armor stand they have on Hermitcraft, because then we can blow it up and make it big too. That would be really cool. Yeah. Come back here. Ooh. There we go. Almost there. This is the part that takes the longest. Ay, 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 beat the heat. Drink water. That goes back a long time from when I was first joined the army. When I was in basic training, drill sergeants would yell out, "Drink water!" We have to say, "Beat the heat, drill sergeant, beat the heat! Beat the heat, drill sergeant, beat the heat!" Kind of a throwback to when I was a youngin'. Well, oh yeah, because that was like 20 years ago. So, I don't even know if they still do stuff like that. Who knows? May have been just my drill sergeants. You never know. Ah, come back. Fly right. Ooh, what? Oh, or oh. Oh, what? Oh no. That? Ah. Okay, there's that. I wish I could do all that down there. That's gonna be the fun part. Your suggestions has been made. Thank you. Just custom sounds for Beat the Heat. Ooh. That is a good one idea, Thunder. I like that. I may have to work on that. That would be a really good idea. That would be a tomorrow thing after I get done with my schoolwork. Because yes, I'm in school still. Working on getting a degree in business administration. Why not? Yeah. And then there's that. I think. 'Cause that's going to be a window right there, so I'm not going to put nothing in that one. We'll have to go through and figure out where windows are going to be too. May need to pull that picture up again, because I have a very certain pictures I was working off of the layout and stuff, because it's the closest thing to what it is in the book and everything, which I'd rather go off the book than anything else. There we go. Alright. Ministry of Magic. Yeah, they have a... I've seen someone do that before. Doing a Ministry of Magic one. Let's go to the chat real quick. Screen right now. I'm gonna pull up that. Let me see if I can find that picture real quick. Let's see. We have Google. Harry Potter. The Burrows. You look at images. Where was it? Princess showed me it, the picture, and it was a really good one that they did, that she found, that actually just doesn't show the layout. It actually tells you where things are. That one's kind of cool too, but it's not that one. Let's see. Let's go back up here. If I can find it again. All. Where was that picture at? It was a really good one of it. Doot. Favorite character from Harry Potter? Fantastic Beast. Oh. Newt Scamander. I'm always a fan of Newt Scamander. Because Newt Scamander is awesome. Crazy as all. Oh, there it is. That one. It's kind of blurry. Let's visit. Yeah, it was on a Facebook page. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, I can actually need to go up a little further. One and double, a single, because that single is the there. I suppose kind of an attic thing. Let's see. Let's do this. Save image as pictures there. Right hand, go back to that. Pull this up. Pictures. Maybe I can pull it up on. There it is. The stream, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. There it is. Just let's go back to this real quick, and we can add this here real quick. Image. Okay. Browse. Let's see what we. There it is. There we go. We make it smaller. Kind of mess around with this. There we go. So that's what we're kind of going for right there. That pic image. Because back here's Ginny, so we need a. Then you have the twins. Myrtle. Yeah. Myrtle's pretty cool too. So we have right above Ginny's room is Fred and George. And across from there is Percy's. Above that is Bill and Charlie's in the bathroom. Then Arthur and Molly's, and above that, okay. Yeah, that's what we need to do. Go hide you now. Like that. There we go. So what we need to do is probably this here. Make this a little bit bigger. Then we can add in the attic on top of that. That would make sense. And I did redo my ads so that we will only show up once an hour. Finally got that fixed. let's go 2 up and see if I can pull that picture up just for me on this side and still be able to see everything else. This is what I want. There we go. Aha. Yes. Oh yeah, I think 2 blocks up would be good. Come on. There we go. So, and it is the length width of it, so there, like that. And it's the same depth. Yeah. There. And then the do that. Because the roof will be on top of that. We can do the roof. If in a second. Yeah. Ah, kind of just already randomized that one. That's pretty good. Alright, let's go knock out where windows should be. Then we can do the rest of the texturing. So we know, actually let's make this, do this real quick. Make this one more high. We'll have to make that one higher too. We'll fix that here in a little bit though. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. And then we can do a window there. Let's do 2. And I think that's the only window in Ron's room. Then over here we have so there, let's do that, right? Because this should be a balcony right here. Yeah, that's a balcony, roof, ceiling, floor, and so if there, let me do this real quick. So do something like that real quick, and there, because that's the floor, and then these 2 are the floors here, floor and ceiling right there. Okay, actually helps if I actually did this too. We can do this to make it look right. Oh. There we go. Fill that in. And then, whoop. Yeah, let's go to that one like that. Take those out. We can take this one. Yeah. There again. There again. There we go. I want my brother to do some music with preferably no lyrics, so I can do for time lapsing. I think that would be awesome to use his music for time lapsing on my actual YouTubes. Oh, just again, I like listening to his music. Maybe just because I'm his little brother, but I just like it. Even though I'm country as all get out, and I listen to actual old true country music, not what you hear on the radio nowadays. Okay. There. 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 That's the floor. Oh, I gotta fill that in. Oops. there. There. There we go. And we still have to figure out how we're going to do the stairs. That's going to be a pain right there. And we can do this. We're going to texture the bottom separately. Because I liked how that other one did it. The country statement. Yeah, modern country nowadays, I don't classify as country because it's, to me it's not. But I like the older country music, what I grew up on. That and even older than that. But I don't play it on this because I don't think a lot of people like it as much as I do. They like the more modern stuff, so. And I don't listen to the modern stuff. See, what do we want? I think we're going to use the same things like those trap doors for it. I do like how they did that. Oh, they slabbed it. Okay. I might do it a little bit different. It's that, that, and that. That. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. And what we may do, I don't know. Let's put these up here real quick. Because we need that and that. Okay. Get rid of those for now. Okay. So if we do that, like this, that. Yep, that hangs out nicely actually. And then we can skip that one, there, there, yeah. I like that. Meanwhile, me who likes sea shanties, yeah. Yes, that he does. He likes the sea shanties. It's quite hilarious some days too. So let's do that. There. And do that. Boom, 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 boom. And then we can do that there. Right? No, I want you there. Maybe not. Do this here. Ooh, no. How do we want to do this? Let's do this actually. Nope, I can't put one there. Okay. We can do that. It. And well, if I do it like that, that's what I was thinking right there, but that would put two right next to each other, which I don't want. Right? Yeah, it would. Because what I want is something like that. And go every other one. We have one there, and one there, then one here, here. There we go. Brain work, Smokey. The two cells need to rub together. So there, there, there. We can come back here, so one there, there, and there, like that. There we go. Wait, that's not right. Why did that come out like that? Yeah, because it should be this way, like that. And then it didn't come out that way. On the other side, did it? Oh, I think it would. Dude, it does. Again, brain cells aren't working together like they should be. Not fun some days. Matter of fact, okay, let's do this then. There. Let's do this. I promise one of these I'll figure this out, this game out. Actually may be decent at it. We can do that then. Ah, not you. There we go. Kind of do that. Yeah, I think that might work. Let's do, get rid of you, and get rid of you. And we can do it again right here. And bam. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with oil, I think. If I can get back over here. There we go. We can do that. And the likelihood of you actually seeing all this under here is not as high, but again, if it's something worth doing, it's something worth doing right. There we go. There and there. And then we can do the same thing on this side. If I can get under here. And there we go. There we go. There. And there. And there. There. Did I get that one in the back too? There we go. I mean, you don't see it that much, but little details. I'm thinking maybe adding, I don't know yet. We'll figure that out. We'll get to that. Getting ahead of myself again. Okay, let's get back to windows. Let's figure out where windows belong. The stairs are done a certain way. The windows are in certain places for the rooms. Let's see. Alright, so for Percy's room, which is the front, right here, there's a bay window right about there. So let's do that right there. A 3x3 for a bay window. As it sort of looks like there's any other ones. And there's actually, no, let's leave it like that. There, cause there's the floor, then there's a, let's do that. Not necessarily centered, but I mean, we don't want it to be. Then there's another one, small window over here. Let's do that. Do I want it right there or here? Let's do it over here more, like that. I can't tell if there's another window on this side where Percy's room is or not. But I do know up here. Let's do that right there. And let's do that there for now so I can see where everything is. There is a bay window here in the Mr. and Mrs. Weasley's room. And yeah, we already, there's the balcony there for that one. Let's see. For this one right here is the bathroom, and there's a small window. Let's say here, like that. Right? Yep. And so let's look at it from right here. So the stairs go up, I want to say right here, maybe? Let's see, because there's a bay window right in here somewhere, in line with the stairs going up to the Mr. and Mrs. Weasley's room. I just want to make sure I get in the right spot and not have it messed up. Looks like it's in front of the fireplace, so yeah. Let's say there. Right? Yeah, let's say right there for it. Funny part is it goes down pretty low. Okay, so there's the bathroom. Mr. and Mrs. Weasley's, Ron's room's up top. This is Bill and Charlie's room, bathroom, Percy's room. I don't know if there's any other windows in Percy's room. Tink. I know. You probably can see smoke rising out of my ears. I'm trying to tink. Alright. Let's go to the twins' room, which is right here. Now this one's easier because this whole back wall is almost a window. So let's do that there. Something like that. And no, each floor level is not the same height. That's the thing about the burrows. Each floor's different heights. They're not the same height. So it makes it a little bit hard to make anything symmetrical or anything, which is fine. Now, Ginny's room, same thing. Pretty much the whole wall here. Let's say it goes to there and the floor is there. Do that so we know where the floor is. Where the ceiling is for the first floor. And then there's also, looks like there's a window here too. Oops, excuse me. Like this. But this one, yeah, let's say that right there. Can't tell if there's one on the other side. Yeah, I think that's all of them. And we can add some more windows here and there, just take creative liberties. Just to make it look a little bit better. Stay with this side here. That's where the bay window is going to be. There. So let's do one like this. A smaller window there. 2 by 2 there. Like that. And then I think that looks good right there actually. Alright. Let's start moving. Let's do this first. Let's add some texture into it. Just go randomness here, there, wherever, yada yada, stuff like this. And just break random wood stuff and just bam, there. Do this like that. There. Actually, it's coming in from the top like that on that one. Yeah, that looking neat. Random amount of randomness, I think. Yeah, helps I get closer. And do I want to put one there? Yeah, let's put one right there by that window. Why not? Let's see. What kind of walls we have? That would look good right there. Work with it. No, not you. I hate bricks. See what this one looks like. If I do this here and we do that, what does that look like? Does that look weird? If we put a mud brick wall right there? I don't think it does, but it could be me. Again, I'm trying to keep 4 brain cells rubbing together to make sure this works still. I don't know if I like that. Let's get rid of it. Stick with the wood. And just go start popping holes in random areas here. And then we can just fill it in. There we go. Ooh, do. Yeah. Start like that and start just random stuff. Then we'll and there we go. There we go. Do. Aha! I like that. Go like that. There. There we go. I like that. That looks pretty neat like that even. Okay, let's switch that up. Where else? Is that all of it right there? Yeah. Okay, let's add blocks going in. These blocks going in different directions now. Let's put one there. Okay, there. There. Like that. Kind of break stuff up. Make it look a little bit different. And even just like that, looking at just the little part that I've done, that makes it look way better with the wood grains going different directions, in my opinion. And you guys may have different opinions on it. Let me know what you guys think. I'm always interested in feedback on it. And see what you guys think or what you guys like. Let's see if we put one here like that. Let's work our way across. And let's say, stay there. That. Yeah, let's do some down here now. Yeah. Go inside and do this one. We still gotta get rid of all this dirt. or scaffolding for that. Yeah. Let's back up and see what it looks like from here. Get my hand out of the way. Yeah, I like that. It looks nice and beat up like it should be. I think there should be a window right in here somewhere. Let's put one in. Let's figure this out real quick. Where are we? Yeah. So if we do one like this, right there, and then we can do another one like this, 2x3 right there. Ooh, where was the... This is why I marked the floors. So I knew where they were after this point. So that's the floor for there. Okay, so that makes... Okay, that's the right spot. Okay. There we go. Make sure that is the right spot. Did I mark it on the back? I did not mark it on the back. Oh, this side's... Okay, yeah. No, this is the... No, it does need to be like that. Alright. Did I put that in the wrong spot? I might have, I don't know. Do that, and there we go. We'll leave it like that. We'll just make that where that fits. Okay. That side's done. Bum, ba-dum. Alright, let's do the front now. There we go. Want those going separate directions like that. And same thing with this one. Anytime we have... Oh, that's a window. There we go. Do, 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 do. Chat just went quiet as all get out. I mean, you can always... You guys are so serious. Okay. Okay, we can add... Let's see, where else can we make these different directions? Okay, right there. Right there. Oh, did I just cover up a hole? A window? I don't know. I don't think I did. There we go. And let's put you one here. That's a window, I know that. That's not. Is that all of them? Yeah. That looks a lot better now. Let's see, let's get rid of those for now. There we go. do I think? Let's do this. That's, doesn't. It looks a little flat right there. Helps if I did in double space. There we go. I'm liking that. Definitely liking that one. I think it looks good. Let's see. Let's do. Certain amount of randomness. I think that's too much. Ooh, do I want one there? No. There we go. Let's say that right there. There we go. That was okay. That was a window. There and like that. And it's a window. You go there, there, there. Yeah. Hey, Boost, how you doing, Spoon? Good to see you today. Ooh. Oh, we are working on my starter base for ISV. What I want to do for it. Alexa looks cute. My little burrows so far. See. Too many straights in some areas. Beat the heat, princess. Or thunder. Yeah, I need to make a audio file for it that says beat the heat, drill sergeant, beat the heat. Actually, it's supposed to go like this. Beat the heat, drill sergeant, beat the heat. Beat the heat, drill sergeant, beat the heat. Yeah, they made us clap too. Anything they could do. See. Let's see where else we want to put somebody-ish. That. Change directions. You got what, Thunder? I think that let's do one up there. Yes, my favorite type of starter base, when that many people would call their full base, the best type of starter base. No, this ain't a full base. It's just a starter base. The full base is over that way. Way over here. The audio. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Boost, you haven't seen my what I'm doing for Season 9 ISV, have you? side's done. That side's done. I'm gonna call that side done for the tat. I haven't. Okay, let's go over there real quick. So there's different phases of it I'm working on. I'm trying to make the schematics I have right now. This was all solid with stone in between the areas. So I'm trying to work it out where it's not solid. And so I can figure out where I need to put my storage system and everything. So that's what this area is right here. So right now I'm working on making a new schematic with all this right here and the interior, this whole area built up, which still got a lot more to do because yeah. Come over here. Where was it? I don't remember where it went to. This is all that. Let's see. Oh. This way. There we go. I get lost in my own base some days. All this right here. And what I'm working on right now. But the finish area look is going to be this. You can see it coming in from in the background. That's going to be the finished build. If you can figure out what that is. I mean, my starter base is the burrows, if that gives you any idea on what I'm building this year. Let's go. Game mode. Spec. Can actually fly through there now. Yeah, I think it's gonna take me the whole season just to get this done. Saw a quick Quidditch pitch in the background earlier. Yep, Hogwarts. I didn't design this one. I'm not that good at designing it, but I have to make some mods to it. Because it has has all kinds of stuff in it that I may or may not be putting into it or not. I don't know yet. Because it is not completely, it's completely built, plus it's completely done interior and everything. And there's all kinds of stuff hidden in here. And stuff. Ooh. Oh. Hey, Real, thanks for the follow. How you doing today, Real? Just going over my base ideas for Season 9. Well, not ideas, what I'm going to be doing for Season 9. Let me go back to game mode. Hey, what was that? I just got another follow thing. Why? Yeah, I went black. Why did I do that? Okay, just working. What are you working on today? Just general work? There we go. So, I don't know if you've read the book or not, because the differences between the movie and the book is, especially when you start talking about like the Sorcerer's Stone, is different. There's more obstacles they have to go through and stuff. So this is actually based off the book and not the movies. But this is for Chamber of Secrets, which I have it open right now because I was showing someone else it. You can just come in here and just whee. Oh, I forgot I had that right there. Water. is trying to break the server with a crafting recipe plugin from Workday. So you're working on the behind the scenes of Season 9 to make it even as much fun as for us as humanly possible, which is awesome. I don't know if people in the chat know who you are, because there's some people who aren't on ISV in here. Rill is the head moderator for ISV, and she and her team do phenomenal work behind the scenes to keep our server running. And I don't know if they get enough shout outs or enough credit for what they do, but oh my word, what they do is so awesome. All the stuff they have to worry about, because like starting last season, it wasn't just a single server, it was multiple servers linked together, and just trying to keep everything working together, talking back and forth and how everything worked. And oh my word, I don't know how you do it, Real. You and your mod team are just phenomenal because of it. And it makes playing on that server so much more fun. So here's the Chamber of Secrets, according to the book. And yeah. This one's going to be a fun one to build. So this one wasn't mob proof, and I know how we are on our server about everything being mob proof. So as I'm working on it and getting everything ready for Season 9, I'm going through and mob proofing, making sure everything's done, going through with light overlays and everything, and just making sure it's going to come out the way it needs to come out, and not have a scar mob farm. I'm glad to hear it. It's our job to keep the server healthy and the community happy to the best of our abilities. Well, you guys do a phenomenal job, Real. I mean, whew. Just talking and hanging out with some of the mods in the game and stuff like that. I mean, if you guys aren't part of that server, if you think about joining it, it's a great server. The mods team is so awesome. They are always around, or I can't say always because they have to sleep some days, but they're around as much as they can. They'll help answer questions. If they're not around to answer questions, there always is the guide team, which they do a phenomenal job too. I think they rotate mods, not mods, the guide team's out every 6 months, don't they, Real? I think they do. And then this is for the Sorcerer's Stone. Let me I'll come back and fix this in a second. I might do something different for that. So the main difference between the movie and the book is there's 2 more obstacles for them to go through. One of them was already taken care of for him. So you have of course, the Devil's Snare, the Flying Keys, and the chest, which were in the movies. And then what wasn't in the movie but in the book is the troll, which was already knocked out by Professor Quiddle when he came through here. Guides can serve a maximum of 18 months in Navy. They're required to take a break, so we have a rotation of 4 to 6 members of the team every 6 months. Yeah. And they actually post in Discord when they are looking for new mods, and they've not mods, guides and stuff, so you can actually apply to be a guide and whether or not. Using may result in a massive follower gain. Hey, Thunder or Ray, can you take care of that? And then the last obstacle they had to go through was potions, which I have to make heads for that one. This lets guides take breaks and allow regular members to change to become guides if they want to. Try it. Yeah, I know a couple of them that do that. So this is going to be where the potion is. Then you come through here, do a hack and bane hammer. Let's see. Let me go to here real quick. Oh, Prince Thunder got it already. Go back to here then. So it's not Prince's on there. It's actually Thunder Real. I think you remember Thunder. Oh wait, I need to walk in here. This way, my lights come on. I'm using a calibrated skulk sensor to trigger dispensers to light fires, and on the side here, just to help with lighting, I put some redstone lamps in here. But there's the mirror. Oh. Definitely it's going to be a fun build. I can't wait to build this in survival. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this one. I even got a skin for it. Too bad I can't put a custom hat on. I think we have the stuff for it. But it's for certain things, not for just like general players or anything. Yeah. I just need to finish this area so I can finish putting so I know what I want my storage system. I'm debating on the same storage system I had last season, or combining it with the one I had with the season before and last season, because I do like how I had my bulk storage done. Come on. There we go. Close it up. Thank you, Real. I hope everyone gets likes it. I'm hoping I can get it all done so the boss can come visit. I think he'll like it. Yeah, you can actually see I already started working on the layout and redoing all this area and stuff. I'm hoping I'm gonna have room where I mean, probably will have room down here, actually, in some of these areas. I don't know. Can't remember what goes right here. I might have room over here. But yeah, you can see how much lighting I'm putting in here just to keep everything is spawn proof, because I don't want, I don't mind hunting, going after spawns and just hacking them up, but it's not good for a server. Oh, and then my starter base is the burrows, and I'm basing everything, the size and everything, off of what Season 8's rules were for the sizes for the starter bases, for your main base claim and everything. So I'm basing it off that, because I don't think they're going to change it for this season. And then so I do wish they would make this a little bit wider, but it's okay. And the nether tunnel, that's going to be the really fun one. So, we have the Hogwarts Express in here coming out of my nether portal at the end, and come up here, follow the smoke up. You got some banners, got Harry Potter written out, and then I got my flying car. Oh, ooh, Real, you might be able to answer this question. Armor stacking mods on the server. The one we're going to be using this season, if we are using one, is it going to be the one that makes the armor stand bigger? Because that would be really cool. Because then we can definitely do the big snitch one in there with one armor stand. We see, beat the heat, drill sergeant, beat the heat. That one's gonna be fun to do because I'm gonna have to do a couple different voiceovers and layers on it just to make it sound like a big group of people. All right, let's get back to the starter base. Let's see. Where were we? I don't remember. We're testing a new armor stand plugin. It isn't installed on Skyblock if you want to test it out and give us some feedback. I'm tempted to do that right now, but I'll wait to do that later. Because I'm in I'm in 0.7 right now, and the Skyblock server's in 0.4. So I mean I have to completely reload everything. So I'll do that I'll do that later on when I'm not streaming and try to figure it out. That's the one thing I haven't been good at. Thunder was really good at it, but I wasn't very good at it. But maybe this season I'll get actually good at it. Where did I leave off? Oh, right here. That was okay. Yes. Ooh, creeper on Smoky Crime. Oh, come on, Thunder. See where we are. Okay. Let's see. I think we just do some random holes again like we did last time. And then we add our stairs in. I think that will work like we did last time. Let's do this one upside down though. There we go. Let me check something on before we go any further on those stairs, because I'm using glass panes instead of the blocks. Of course, adding depth and texture and stuff to it. Come on. Oh yeah, no, that looks fine. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to look strange with the stairs facing that way. That would not be cool. Do that, and there, and there. Yeah, Let's do that. And pop there like that. Make that one look like that too. So for those people who weren't here earlier when I was talking about it, the music we're listening to is actually my older brother's music, and he pretty much taught himself how to play every single instrument he plays except for the piano. That's the only thing he learned, took lessons for. It's sickening how fast he can learn an instrument, but he's just one of those people who are naturally gifted with the music. So, if you're wondering, that's who we're listening to. I gotta throw some plugs in there for my brother. Yeah. Okay, let's. Ooh, no. Let's do. This looks too. There we go. Right there. All right. Yeah, this should be the last area right here for this. There. We can come to this side. this, this. Do that. Like that. And like that. I think that one's fine right there, like that. Ooh. Let's do that. Yeah, I like that. Let's do. We're sitting at an hour 51. We're not going to stop the stream. We're going to keep going, but I am going to take a bio break, so we'll be right back. Thunder, if you're still in there, you should be. Entertain, but don't cause too much chaos. I usually stream 2 to 4 hours, depending on what I'm doing and how I'm feeling. So, if you can't stick around, it's okay. We always welcome people to come and go as they please, but to come and hang out when they can. But we will be right back. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll get back to working on this base. Alright, we're back. Hopefully, Princess, or Thunder, didn't cause too much chaos. Yeah. Get back to the game. See, I can even see the dashboard anymore. There we go. Oh, that's what I wanted to see. Let's see. Alright, so we did that. Do we want to start working on the windows? Putting windows in, or do we want to do the roof? And I'm going to have to probably extend this up higher. If I do that. Let's do this. And that. I can't just do a chimney without it having some type of movement in it. I think having movement, especially like with a fire or something, especially in chimneys, I think it makes the build that much better, in my opinion. I mean, it could just be me. Let's do that. That. Let's see. Auto shufflers are so much nicer. Instead of trying to have to scroll back and forth between your wheels. Fire. Like that. Do that. Oops, wrong way. You go there like that. And you like that. There we go. Ooh, I didn't get slabs, did I? Is there supposed to be 2 slabs? Do that one and that one. And need you now. One like that, and one like that. Do you like that, and you like that. There we go. Yeah. I like that. It's a little framey, I think. What's my... No, we're good. Let's see. Helps if I also have my picture back up. I think that's, yeah, same color as this roof here. So let's do that. And then that one. Okay. Let's see. I think actually we are looking at it from right here, from this side. I believe, yeah, this may cut in more right here actually. But let's start out with this here. And something like that. That's the wrong way. And we can do that like that. How is everyone? Yes, how is everyone today? Do that. Right here. Do that. And then we can this, and this. Do I want to do it like that? I don't want it as steep as just doing stairs would be. This way, at least, it will shallow the roof level out. Get some dirt. No, not really dirt, not coarse dirt. Just regular dirt. And put you back over here for now. Let's do this. Make sure everything is lined up the way it should be. That we can do. Some dirt now. Do that. Ooh, what do I not need? Don't need that. And we'll keep those for now. And we can do that. There we go. Don't want it too steep. I think that will work though at there. Gotta keep looking over at my reference photos for that. I think though, I'll take this part out and do the same thing what I did down here with it. 'Cause I like that better than that type of overhang. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't need you anymore. Don't need you anymore. Make sure that's turned off. I have you. Let's actually move you back up real quick. I need you. Need you. There we go. And we can do. Get rid of all this. And then was it like that? Was it on the first one? Yeah, it was. Okay. Because that goes like that. And then we can do that right there. Yeah, that's the right way. Yay, it turned out right. Spacing is everything. Let's, yeah, leave it like that. Come back over here, do the same thing. No, not you. There and there. Add that in there. orange spot. There we go. Ooh, that's an orange spot. There we go. And we go there, 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 and there. Like that. And like that. Not like that, like that. The bad thing about trapdoors, one slight misclick and it's bloop. There we go. We can get rid of all that. Keep it for up here though. I want to say let's leave that off for now because we need to build a deck right here. And let's go ahead and do this roof here. Let's actually go back to these real quick. That one and that one. Okay. Let's start there, go there, 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 and there. Yay! Everything is lining up the way it's supposed to. I like that. Okay, skip that, because that's going to be a window there. Let's go back over here and work this way. Okay. Okay, let's start there. Work our way back around. Okay. And yeah. I think this will look good. I hope it does. That's the wrong one. There. Boop. And there. And we can add this top one on. That was not supposed to happen. Again, brain cells aren't working together right. There, and there. Okay. Hoping that 2 wide will work. May need to go 3 wide on it. I don't know. Looking at the picture. Trying to figure out how I want to do that. Alright, let's do the roof, then we can do the attic. Is that all of my? Yeah, that's all of them. And it is not a. There we go. This one can be a lot steeper than the rest. Let's go. Here, let's do something about this audio, this music real quick. Yeah, let's do something about just commercials in there. And go you, pause you. Get rid of that one. There we go. I think that's better. Oh, where was I? Twitch. There we go. And back to gameplay. At least I think. There we go. Did I turn that off? I already did. Grab some dirt. Do that. Dirt is always good to help for this. Right there. Yeah, like that. That's what I want to do. Or do I want to do it like that? Yeah, let's do it like that. And let's make this 3 wide instead of 2 wide. I think it'll make it a little bit better for the... Helps if I turn the shuffle mod back on. Then we get a better variant instead of just one. Yeah, come back here. Work, fingers, work. That's what I was gonna do. That one goes like that. Let's do this real quick, actually. Turn that off. Let's make you... Hold on, the screen may go black again. I need to pull my picture back up. There we go. Yeah, because it is a steep roof in Ron's room. And yeah, let's go 1, 2, 3 high, then like that. We can do this for now. Oh, because give it a view. Bring the dirt back. And the next level. Like this. Yeah, that's right. I like that. A shuffle mod. And we can like that. And we can actually keep going up from right there. Stop on that side because the ghoul thing's right here. So actually we can get rid of this right here. Let's do you. Helps if I turn the shuffle mod off. Alright, so let's go, let's do the same thing. Right there, like that. 3 high, 1, 2, 3, right there. That. Then we can fill this in. We'll come back and work on the texture on that when we're done. Oh no, let's actually drop this down one. Make it only 2 high. Well, the window too high. Okay. Now that one is a regular pitch. So let's do that, that. The rest of it's kind of a pyramid style. That one's more of a boom boom. And actually, we messed up right there. We need to go to this like this. Like that. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Then we grab you again. I guess we need to go up one on that one more. We were right the first time on that, the height. Or do I want to do a single window height on it? That's the question. Let's see. Well, no matter what. the heck? What happened to my stuff? It disabled. Somehow I went into free cam mode. There we go. Just fumble, fat fingering my keys or something. There. Do that. And that. There. Bam. I'm thinking, debating on that one. We'll figure that out in a second. It's the downside of that type of roof. Trying to work that one in. Oh, I need that. We can just do that. And that right there. And just to make it, there we go. Does that look weird like that? Hey, do. No, I don't think it does. Hey. Let's do this one real quick, then we can finish the roof on this side. Ooh. Doesn't quite work out, unfortunately, on that one. But it happens from time to time. Then we add this. Go you now. And then we do that one. Grab our slabs. There we go. I'm missing a slab. Oh, there it is. Again, brain cells, work together, please. I see smoke coming out. Ugh. Yeah, fix my headrest. And do. Let's actually bring you back here. And there. Yep. There. And there. Grab the slabs again. Just randomization. Makes life easier. Okay, there's that. Let's finish the roof now. What are we working on? Slabs on that one now. Where'd it go? There it is. That worked out nicely, actually. Oh no, not slabs, because we want this roof steeper on this one. That's right. Turn that off, grab you. We'll use slabs in a second. We'll need it for that top run anyways. There. And we need you, and you. Like that. looking a little bit better. Definitely still feels flat, but we don't have any of the windows stuff done yet. So that's gonna be the fun part. As this bottom one is supposed to be a bay window. That's a flat window. That one is a bay window. I might move it up one more. I don't know. Let's see. That's a balcony. Let's do the balcony actually. You and you do that. Like that. Now would I like that? There. Balcony there. Clear my inventory. Come on. And for that, we're gonna need fence. Do we want to go with a darker fence or a lighter fence? Grab a little bit of each. Let's see what that looks like. So let's do a light right there, and then we can grab a dark and right there, see what that looks like. Darker fence or lighter fence? I think that the lighter fence just blends in too much. Might switch this out for a darker wood. Go. Actually, there's what I'm looking for right there, spruce. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That sticks out a little bit better. That's what we want. Definitely a lot better that way. And then let's do this. You and you. Nope. One like that. Actually, no, I need to go up one more. There. 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 Like that. There you go. Not a big enough area to actually do an arch. But I think that will work. Still feel like there should be a window up front. We may add one just for the fun of it. But it feels like there should be one when it's there. Let's get the see what would pale do pale wood. Let's see. Bottom of that should be right there. There. Right? Or should we go down one more like that? Because it should be higher than. This looks like it should be. Actually, let's move it up here. There. Come out this way. How far back does this go? Do that there. One there. And one there. And we can do one like that. There we go. I think that will work. That's Wonder, I think there's a piece that comes out back here. Actually, no, the stairs are on the front side of it. That's why, right? Then we can do this here. Oh, don't fall. There we go. Yay, do we like that? Yeah, I think I do. Is there a parallel fence? Ooh, there is. Okay. See how that will look. Or would that blend in? Ooh, yeah, that blends in. Blends in with the bottom. Oh, if we do this one, sticks out, but it kind of, well, I don't think it really blends. Does it blend in with this, the wall? Nah, it might be fine actually. Let's get rid of all this here. Because if I remember correct, this already got that one. There and there. And let's go. Ah. Yeah. This goes into there. That we want it too high. There we go. Yeah. Too high. There we go. Hey, what do we want for? Let's see. Go see what it looks like with Pelwood, oak wood. Grab that. Put one like that. One like that. Let's go one out on each of them. And then we can add our, let's go with the spruce on this. Fix the hole. It looks like there's actually walls on it, but I don't know if that's walls or if it's just kind of like a skirting. Can't tell in the picture. But we're going to do it like this. And do that right there. And then let's put one there. Actually, that needs to be here. Like that. It needs to be in line with this. There we go. We have one here like that. Just for the fun of it, let's do that. There we go. Ooh. Close it off. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. That's looking better. Actually not looking bad at all. Especially the further away you get. Definitely an upgrade than from last one I built. Let's see. Let me think. Tink, 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 tink. I know that's hard for me some days. That's off. Let's see. What else do we want? Think. Let's see. Let's do the bay window here now. Do that. Get glass rest. There we go. Glass pane. There we go. Ah, there. Come on. There. Oh, there we go. And there. Do R. No. Okay. Let's do this. Excuse me. Actually, there. 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 Like that. Yeah. Put one there. Actually, let's do this that way. And that one. Like that. Yeah. I think that looks good like that. I don't know. Windows are a pain, especially on the second story. Trying to figure out how you want to do them, where they look right. Yeah. Do another bay window. There. There. Like that. There and there. Grab all of these guys. That's not what I wanted. Then we can do, let's actually just do this here. There we go. There's that one. how do I want to do these windows now? Go ahead and fill them in. That's the bay ones. Actually, there's a bay window over here. We'll get to that in a little bit. Let's fill in these other ones. Try to see if we can't figure this out. Let's fix this real quick. It's going to drive me nuts. There we go. Wasn't there one over here too? Yeah, there's two over here. There we go. And there's this one. There's this one. Like so. Do this. This one. This one. Like that. And there we go. There. Ah. That. Okay, Jeannie's rooms. Still got a lot of work in there to do. There, get rid of you. That. There. Come on. There. Oh, another one right here. There's those. All the ones on the back. This side. Just gotta do those there. Do the bay window real quick. There we go. It'll come together in a second. With these. Yeah, let's do it like that. There we go. Or should we go with something darker? I think that one. Let's back up and see what it looks like then. Yeah, I think that looks fine like that. It's amazing just adding that little bit of stuff around the windows, how much it changes it. You gotta figure out what we're gonna do with the rest of them. I think we may do something with trap doors on them. I don't know yet. Let's do this one now. And we need a that there and there. Still may need to make the chimney taller. I don't know. Alright, let's see what we can do about these windows here, like this. What kind of... Let's look at our trapdoors. Spruce. Yeah, let's go with spruce. And we can do... There. And there. Okay. floor's at. Do this. Like that. That. So the floor would be right there, actually. Do that level there. How does that look for like a separation? I don't know if I like that. Let's go get some inspiration. Let's go get some inspiration. Get rid of all this first. Get rid of you. How do we want to do this? Ooh, favorite desserts, everyone. Ooh, I don't know. It's a toss up between whatchamacallit, banana pudding and bread pudding. See. Okay, so they did stuff like that. With blocks on the inside. Inset. Kind of like a shutter thing right there. Posture check. Thanks for the posture check, Smokey. I mean, Thunder. And the hydrate. Beat the heat. Do. Oh, that's what we can do for like the windows right there. Like that. Yeah, that's kind of like what we did on the first floor. Go do that. See what that looks like. I think it was these right here, right? And so let's do it right here, actually, on Ron's window. One there, there like that. And then we can do, we did mud bricks and that one there. And that goes like that, there and there. Yeah, that actually looks a lot better. Let's do something similar to like down here. So we want grab you back again and you back. One like this. There we go. Like that. Yeah, that looks better like that actually. Let's do that over here too. And we'll leave that like that. Alright. Let me see. Let's do this. That's what it looks like if we do this here. That. Still doesn't look good. Windows are always the biggest pain in the butt for me. Trying to figure out how to do them, make them look right, look good. And we can probably do something like this because we still have to put a interior wall in there. Yeah. Instead of doing panes right there, well, we could still do panes. We could just do something a little bit different. Let's do get rid of you. go. Do we want to use these? Come back here. We wanted it. Come on. There. Nope. There. No. That, like that, and like that. Come on. Maybe not. Oh, yeah. There we go. Go. Helps if I spell right. There we go. And need to get rid of that ceiling in there anyways. There, whoopsie, nope. You go this way. There we go. There. Like that. There we go. That stays. That stays. Okay, let's do this one now. I think that's going to make it look better. Especially since there won't be bay windows. I can probably do panes right here. Actually. Especially because how tight it is. Yeah, let's try that. Don't know what color is her room. Yeah, I think that'll look better with the panes. Gives us a little bit more leeway. See, it's kind of a white terracotta feel. We can do this. Yeah. That way we'll open that up. Do the same thing here. There we go. Now we're doing something nice. There we go. When we get done with this, we go on the outside and fix that. There's that one. Is that all the windows? I think all the ones we need to worry about. Yeah. Okay. Let's get rid of, put that away. Let's do this now. Helps if I broke the right one. This one. This. Yeah, I think this will turn out better. And what was the other one right there? Sure. Yep, there's one there. These ones. Yeah. Oh, I didn't put nothing on that side. Okay, let's get this last one right here, then we'll go in there and put stuff back on there. Put you away, grab you real quick. We still need to finish that. Do that. so it doesn't look weird from the outside. Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum. Need that one too. Make all these look the same. Oh, we missed one. Do this real quick. Come on, there we go. Aha. Okay, down here now. There's off Jeannie's room. Get rid of you guys. All of them? Ah, right here. And this one here. Like that. And that one there. That. I'll leave like that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Definitely deep sets them in. Let's see. Let's go with a tough. Excuse me. Go with the new these tough blocks. Like that. And then we can. Do we want to go? Let's see. What kind of trapdoors can we put in there? Those ones. Those ones. And those ones. Hell oak. I think we can just go with some random ones here. Like that, like that. Do that. Wonder. Let's see. I want to know what we can do with the sides. The sides. Well, they didn't do hardly anything with them. To me, that still looks odd, in my opinion. See if I do grab you here to nope. Do that there. Actually, grab you and you. Do this like that. Get rid of those. And then we do the same thing here. Actually, let's make this like these are completely pushed back. There we go. Let's grab our stairs. Do that there and like that. Okay. Let's do this one here actually. Like that. Like that. Kind of like shutters. I think that looks cool like that. Let's see. The big ones are going to be interesting to do. Let's do the big one. One of the big ones. Let's see what we got. Let's do it like this. Oh, I didn't get that out all the way. Let's do that. Fix this real quick. And we can do something like that. And we can do go with that one there. Three there, two. Always just leave them laying flat like that too. That would look neat. But we'll step off into the back and see what it looks like in a second. Alright, do we like it like that? And no, you don't really see them that well. Let's actually put them up. Ooh. Alright, at least this way you can actually see them. Yeah, I like that way better. A lot better. Much, much better. Let's put you up. Go there. Do the same thing here. Actually, let's do it like this. I think if we turn them like that, they'll look better. Oh, let's get these two. Grab that one. Yeah. Okay, there. There. Okay. Let's go with this one here. Nope. There we go. A little bit of bamboo ones. Yeah, we can take those last row out. Yeah, that looks better. So I want to think of doing something along the sides here. Maybe something like this. Give it a little bit more defined areas. I don't know. Ustiona. Hey, how you doing, little bear? Thought you were at work. Unless you're off work already. Right. Take. Yeah, it still kind of blends in, so. I don't know if I want to do that. Let's see. There they are. I do that and that. Take you and go boom, boom. That. Do the same thing. Do there and there. Boom, boom. How's that look? Looks a little bit better. Can definitely tell windows there now. Instead of something just blending in. I think I like that, so. We do this here. With that like that. There. We grab, where's our walls? That one, and there's that, okay. Let's do, bam, bam. went above that, didn't we, on this one? I like that better because then we can add walls in right here like that. Then we do that, and we do that and that. No, there. Yeah. That looks better. And there. Boom, boom, and doot. I don't know if I like that right there, though. We'll leave that one alone. Okay, let's do that one there, and there. Go. There. Boom, bum. There, do. Go there. That. Oh yeah. Much better. So this will go like that. That one will be like that. Oh, that needs to go up one, doesn't it? Yeah, that needs to go up one. It's right there. There. Then we can do that, and that. You can see that from the bottom. Let's do there. Boom, no, boom. There. All right, there we go. I like it. Wrong way. See, we're about to hit 3 hours in. Go chat. Yeah. Right. Yeah, we're at 3 hours, 2 minutes. Let's call it there for now. We'll be back Friday. I don't know if we'll be working on this some more or if we'll be on the server. If we're on the server, it'll be the ISV event server. Let's see who is streaming right now. Find out who's going to be streaming, who we can raid. Who can we raid? Let's find someone. Who am I? Anyone I'm following, dude? There we go. Skizzleman is on. Let's go to Skizzleman. Everyone who's came in to hang out with us today, thanks for coming and hanging out. We're gonna send you over to Skizzleman. And yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Skizzleman's over on ISV, not ISV, on Hermitcraft, playing some basketball. So let's go over there and chill out, hang out with him. See you guys next time.